Alright. Alright. It says I'm streaming Flip a Clip, but I'm not. So just pretend. Just pretend, you know? I'll start drawing when the chat loads in, but hello, I'm doing Goretober Day 3. Today's theme is rotting. I've had a long week. I'm very tired. I'm hoping not to fall asleep on stream, and I'm gonna try and work on this piece and finish it all in one go. Unless if I'm just like really tired and can't. So we will see what happens. I've been busy all day. I'm exhausted. So now we are here and I'm going to try to make something. I have a few ideas in my mind. I don't know what I'm going to do, but we'll see. What time is it for me? You can see it in the corner, but it's only like almost 4 p.m. I've just been busy all day, so I'm like, I've been dragged around to places that I asked to go to, and even though I asked to go to them, I'm so tired. Three whispers. Yeah, mine is a different list than yours then, which is fine. It's almost 4 p.m. Yep. You can. Yep. That's canned corn. Candy corn is better, yeah. I love candy corn. I might make like some kind of abstract art for this. Would you guys like to see that? My abstract art style? I don't know. It's not like I'm not gonna do it if you guys say no, so. Because I've been like, I'm really dissociative lately and like tired. And no matter what I do, I'm always tired. Even if I go to sleep on time, I'm always exhausted. Kitty animations. Okay. Yeah. 10:53 p.m. Goodness, yeah. So I'm gonna do like some art that has a weird meaning because I'm tired and I would like to do that. I don't know. I just everything's been weird lately. Like no matter what I do, I'm always tired. It's getting to the point where I'm known for being tired. And that's not good. So I'm gonna draw a little something today. I'm just very not fun. Yeah, disassociating is not fun. I was going into like a panic attack, right? And I was dissociating because I forgot to take my meds. And I remember I was in my class, right? Like AP government. And I just remember I was like sitting at my desk and I was dissociating so hard that like my head was like I'm on my couch at home. It was freaky. I'm gonna be an adult soon. I'm low-key scared. I'm a bit scared of being an adult too. I'm venting, Vohra. Yeah, sorry. I'm just very tired. It's a little scary. Like, as long as I take my meds, usually I'm fine, but it's hard to remember when you're in a rush for school. And I don't like going to school anyways, so. The only thing I enjoy at school is the art classes, in case you couldn't guess. I draw good anatomy. See, my teachers, it depends on, like, the teacher, really, because, like, certain teachers will be like, okay, here's how to draw this thing. But my teachers more do the thing where it's like, alright, here's this assignment. Add your own spin on it. Okay, bye. Like, that's what most of our assignments were, and still are. I'm taking AP Art now, though, so that's like college level art, yeah? And so it's like, the entire class is like, I don't know, just do what you want. So I'm just like, welp. I guess that's what I'm doing. Because the only, like, requirement of, like, what you have to do in your pieces is make them connected somehow. And make them have, like, an overarching theme or something. And then then you're fine. Like, that's all you need to do. And, so I'm doing that. Mine is about, like, growing up in only one worldview. So that's exciting. They haven't done anything yet. They're just like, I don't know. Just like, I don't know what we're doing. Freaking... Yeah. No, I don't want to add ears. I don't need... Well, they are cute. I'll leave them in for now. They get to stay for now. Oh yeah, definitely use references when going for anatomy. That's what I do all the time. If you wanna, like, freaking... just do whatever, I don't know, yeah. It's more like a... Oh gosh, what was I saying? See, for me, I've been using certain references for my pieces, right? Like, for my, my first AP Art piece, there were tons of references involved. Like, I had to look up the reference of a fetus. I had to look up references of tree bark. I had to look up references of dandelions, because I just wanted to get the textures right, you know? Takes a lot. It's good, but it takes a lot. I want the eyes to be smaller. Them crazy eyes. Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs. Texture of... Not the texture of a fetus, just... I don't want to think about the texture of a fetus. Fetuses are scary and weird and... Oh, cool try. Thank you. I'm working on it. I don't know. And then for my second piece, I had to look up references of tons of animals. I'm sure I've said that already many times before, but I'm very excited about it. And I can't remember things very well. So... I know these aren't, it's like, oh, these aren't correct. I know. So don't worry if you're like, oh my gosh. That's not how desks work. I am... Oh. There we go. Move the eyes a little closer. And unmotivated at the same time. Yeah, that happens to me a lot. I'll like start something and then like 2 seconds in I'm like, oh. Like I'll start it all excited and then I'll just be like, I don't want to do this anymore. And then I'm all sad. Oh, what did I draw? Yeah. You don't have to go with a list, you know. You can just like make up your own stuff if you really want. Like you can do that. Just make it up as you go. It's just very wholesome stuff. Then you don't have to do gore. You can just do like Goretober, which is just one drawing with a certain theme in October. It doesn't have to be gore. I just do gore because I like drawing gore. Why don't I make these like yeah, it's curvy. There we go. Yeah, eyeball moment. Eyeball moment. Hell yes. Kira Yume, your name reminds me of Yume Nikki. You don't know what to draw? I'm just like, oh. Takes like an hour for me to think of something. The stream just goes on like that. That would be awesome and also the worst thing ever. I want to add more desks in the background. I think that would be fun. Yeah. I'm going to add like, should I put one here or one here? One here. Yeah, that would definitely be better. Yeah, I might animate the grab the knife meme like real fast today or something because like I like the song, it's short and that's about it. Okay, let's see here. Remind. Brain moment. No. myself look tired. I'm really tired. Guys, I'm gonna do the forbidden thing. I'm gonna flip the canvas. Okay. I do flip my canvas, but that's to see what's wrong with the piece and to try and fix it up a little. Because I don't, not as a legitimate meme. Oh, like as a free collab or something. You can do that. Okay, cool. That works. Let me see. I like the ears. We're keeping the ears. Oh, wants to take the other person's part. Oh, okay. That's what you're saying. She told me I low-key got excited about it. Yeah, I'm not into it anymore. I used to be into it, but now I'm just like, I don't know. I'm too tired. A tip for drawing the other eye that I saw is like, don't draw the entire eye. Just draw the circle of both eyes first and like build it up. And then you should be fine. Hello, puppy cake. Right, after this drawing, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm either gonna animate or take a nap, which would not be surprising. And hello, AOI MP4. Or AOI MP4. AOI. 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 Or AOI. say you because my name is you. Oh, and it's confusing sometimes. You. That must be like hard at school. Because you're walking down the hall and some kids just like, yeah, you're really mean. Yeah, it's like, yeah, you are super mean. And you're like, but, original. I don't know English. Oh, okay. That makes sense. I'm sorry, hon. And I still suck. Well, I think you're doing pretty okay. It's alright to get confused sometimes. A lot of people who speak English mess up their own language. So, like, it's fine. Gotta Sorry, I just got super tired. Oof. I remember yesterday, I was so tired, right? There was this commercial and it had a duck in it, right? And I straight up looked at it and processed it and I was like, it's a dog! With like full seriousness. And then I was like, wait, no, it's not a dog. And it's a dog. No, wait. I don't know. It's a little embarrassing when things like that happen because it's like, I should know better. But no, sometimes my brain just kind of breaks, you know? And I'm like, it's the pigeon. I didn't have a brain to begin with. That's also me, so don't worry. Well, it was just embarrassing because I was in front of my other family too, so I was like, it's a dog. remember as a kid, I had desks in my school, and they had wooden tops like this one I'm drawing. And a lot of the times there would be holes poked in them, or scratched out from kids who just sort of destroyed them over time. And so I want to incorporate that into this a little bit, like the desks that are broken, but are still usable. The desks that gave you splinters, because no one bothered to try and fix them. You know? Maybe you don't, but that's okay. I don't know. I just remember getting splinters every now and then and being like, crap! Because I would try and peel off the extra bits of wood on the desk. Because it was fun. Great way to distract yourself when you're trying to learn about things you don't need to learn about. Nowadays, our desks in the high school are just like metal. They're not very comfy. But it's high school, so what else would you expect? I don't know. There are just a lot of things I remember. I remember thinking it was weird that teachers always mentioned that there was gum stuck to the bottom of the desk because I never saw any. But I think I saw some one year or something and I was like, oh. Speaking of something similar to that. So y'all know how like people are like stealing stuff from from bathrooms and stuff, things like that, like the weird devious lick thing. I don't know if kids are stealing it or just being dumb and breaking them, but people have stolen or broken seats off from our lunch tables because they're all connected to one big thing, and then the seat is broken off completely, so you can't sit on it because it's just like a pole at that point. And I just wonder, it's if people steal things like that, right? People genuinely steal the seat, what is the purpose of it? What are you gonna use it for? What would you use it for, what's the point? Same goes for stealing sinks. What's what's the point? What do you get from it? Are you gonna put it in your room and be like, yeah, I stole this? No, you're gonna get in trouble, silly. I think it was a thing, yeah, people were stealing sinks and such. Some of the bathrooms, I think, in our school were closed down because kids were stealing stuff, but I think there were also some kids that crapped on the floor in our school, I think, and it's just ridiculous. For the people who do that, there's no purpose in doing that, right? Why are you even... It's very odd. You're very odd. I don't know. They go out and steal stuff and then they call other people weirdos. And it's are we weird or are you just insane? Because you might be insane. Uh-oh. Oh, wrong tool. Whoops. won't go through for some reason. That does happen a lot. It's weird. I don't know. It's very finicky and dumb. I'm sorry. But like it's just odd. I don't know why people would steal stuff from the school. Like, you're not gonna sell it and get money from it. There's no like, I wouldn't be satisfied if I stole a sink. I'd be absolutely horrified. Some people are stealing bathroom stall doors. It's just like, first of all, how? Second of all, why? Like, it's just like, what's the purpose behind this? And it won't go through. Oh, that makes sense then, yeah. Yeah, if you ask for like, can it have socials for collab, then like, yeah, it won't go through. Because it's like, oh no, you're gonna like track down their location or something. And it's like that. It's odd. Type it backwards. I mean, yeah, but didn't think of that. I don't know. If I ever look for the social medias of an artist, I just like go to their about on their YouTube channel. Yeah, it's finicky and weird. Mm. My about is, help! This is a cry for help. Oh, well, I'm sorry. I really do love October. It's probably one of my favorite months of the year, next to December. It's hard for me to pick because sometimes I'm like, yes, Halloween is my favorite, but sometimes I'm like, yes, Christmas is my favorite. So I can't pick. Or is that I don't even know what that means. So you. There we go. Yay, foot. I remember someone at my school who I'm kind of friends with called my feet cute, and I don't know how to feel about that. And I was like, well, anyways, I'm gonna just keep on walking. It's because I was like wearing like flip-flops or something, which I wear all the time. I don't know. It's just so weird. It's such an odd thing. I've never had my feet called cute. And I don't know if they mean it like in, that way, or if they were just trying to be nice. Oh. Like, I know this person too, so I wasn't like, ew, what the heck? Like, I was just like, alright. Guess that's that. Okay. I might make popcorn tonight and eat my candy corn with it. Oh, that sounds so good now. It's been a hard week. All I want to do is see you turn into a giant woman. Aha! Funny reference, anyways. It's 5 a.m. Not for me. Not yet. Anyways. Alright. Let's make this smaller. Okay, I like this. Yes. Let me see this. Okay. This is good. Yes. I enjoy. Yes. Gonna make sure I didn't forget anything. Just woke up and saw you join. It's very interesting. All of you guys are waking up when it's like 4 p.m. for me. I don't know. Maybe you guys were taking like a little Sunday nap, which is what I do a lot nowadays. I don't know. I sleep all the time. Yay. Okay, you got the line art. That's pretty good. The only other thing of line art will be like right here, but that's for later, and it'll be like blurred slightly, so it'll be fine. I'm just gonna like save these, because on Instagram I like post the progress of it, like with each picture, if you know what I'm talking about. It's 11:31 p.m. for me. Goodness. Yeah, it's crazy. Hi, Kayla. Well, good to see you, Kayla. I'm enjoying myself rotting away at school. Today's theme is rotting. So I'm just like, oh man, I can't wait to make a thing based off of how school is bad for you. Don't go to school of the world if you're interested. Yeah. I have friends who are on basically the other side of the world for me. And I'm just like, welp. That's that, I guess. He looks too real. Yeah. School is not real. Don't go to school. Thank you. That's it. I just ended there. Don't go to school. Okay, bye. Yeah, there's a song that I really relate to that I want to animate at some point. It's like Bill Wirt's song, like I don't want to go to school, and it encapsulates that word, how I feel about school. I don't want to go to school because I'm stupid. I don't want nobody telling me what to do or how to get through this. You know, like that. I don't want nobody telling me how to think, telling me how to sing, telling me how to do everything. And then so on and so forth. Hopefully I can animate the whole thing someday. It would be amazing. Hello, Phoenix. Good to see you as well. If you guys are wondering what I'm doing right now with this blue, I'm sure most of you could probably figure it out, but like I'm like filling in the drawing so I can color it. And I have like nice splotch. High School Patch. High School Patch is a character that exists. It's like talking about like, see, that girl made me feel blue 'cause she told me I should stay in school. So that, yeah, that's what. Yeah, that girl made me feel blue. Don't go to school. That's why Patch is blue. It's like Casey telling Patch, it's like, you can't just like hide from your problems. You should go to school. And he's like, no, and then leaves. Asia gang. I love Asia. My friends from Asia are great. Good people. Good people. Becomes blue. I remember. I want to talk about something, but I don't know. See, I went to church this morning, right? And my pastor was like, I don't celebrate Halloween because it's the holiday that worships the devil. And I was like, cool. Anyways, like, no. Who cares? I'm here to get candy and cosplay. Speaking of cosplay, the reason why I'm so tired is because I went out shopping with my mom to get stuff for my Aubrey cosplay for the character Aubrey from Amori. All I need now is like her sports jacket, and I basically have everything. I also gotta paint the shoes because we couldn't find turquoise shoes. What? I know. I'm like, anyways. He's like, I'm not here to judge you, but I don't celebrate Halloween. And I'm like, cool. Anyways. Like, I love Halloween, man. It's awesome. I don't even... I don't even care. I'm gonna celebrate Halloween. That would be fun. I don't know who I'd be cosplaying as at that con in particular, but depending on who I'm cosplaying, it would be really easy for you to spot me. Like if I was in my fursuit, you'd be like, "Hey, furry," and then I would like turn around and it'd be you. If I was Aubrey, then you would probably be able to recognize me by the pink hair I have. Go because I need to wash my hair and stuff. So bye. Oh, okay. Bye bye. Just love it. I don't know. Like, modern witches aren't evil. Like, people know that, right? Do people not know that? My friend is a witch. Or is at least practicing to be one. So, like, they're not bad people. A lot of them are super nice, actually. It's so weird because I'm like, dude, you alright? One character and I'll see if my new one. Here at the time. Ooh, white hair sounds so cool though. If I were to ever cut my hair super short, because I had the courage to, I think dyeing it white would be amazing. However, I'm already super pale, so I don't know, maybe it wouldn't be that great on me. I don't know, I've dyed my hair pink before. And green. So maybe I'd dye it pink again, which would be fun. I don't know, I have cool colored skin, so like blues and purples work really well for me. And green. I love the color green so much. Green, the best color. And I'll be Alex. Oh yeah, right, because you got the gloves, yeah. I forgot about that. Your cosplay is gonna be amazing. I'm so excited to be Aubrey, man. Like, because I bought a tank top and a jean skirt today. Well, my mom bought them for me because she's nice. And then I got her, like, headband, and I got the shoes that I need to paint. So I'll probably buy fabric paint real soon. And then I already have the wig. So all I need to do is freaking paint the shoes, ask my friend to help me make a spiked bat, because they want to. Because they were like, I will help you make a spiked bat. I'm like, cool, thanks. And just like find a sports jacket with yellow cuffs. And that's it. Boom, Aubrey. And I'm gonna go out on Halloween like that, probably. I know I'm like 16, but part of me doesn't want to let go of Halloween yet. And I'm small, and I look young, so if I try really hard, I think I can pull it off. Like, I'm 5'4", yeah? I'm pretty small. And some people look at me and think I'm a freshman when I'm actually a junior who's going to graduate next year, which is horrific to think about, so let's not focus on that. Because I barely do it. Oh, yeah. Well, it's fun. I've realized that, like, I wonder how people always have stuff for cosplay, and I'm like, oh, they just reuse stuff from other cosplays. Like, or their cosplays are, like, super simple. You're never too old for Halloween. I mean, even when I'm an adult, like, I'll just, like, dress up for the kids. I don't think I can pull off a child. Yeah. 'Cause, like, when I am older, and me and my girl move in together, we want to be, like, the adults who, like, dress up for Halloween and give kids, like, the good candy. 'Cause that's what we would have wanted. You know? Things like that. And, like, we can freaking... I'm 17 and never trick-or-treated before. What's it like? You go out in the dark and cold in a costume that either makes you comfortable or you freeze to death in. At least around where I live. And you knock on people's doors or go up to their porch and they offer you candy. And you take it and you put it in a bag and you walk around your entire neighborhood doing that. Or if you don't have a neighborhood, you go to a mall and do it. Because malls do that. Or you go to like a truck park thingy that also does it. And then you have that candy and you have just tons of it. And so you can just like eat it for like months. So you have like a stash of candy for a while. Like, I collect candy and keep it in my bag, so whenever my friends are like, oh, I'm hungry and I'm out of energy, I'm like, here, eat this. So you think you eat candy? Well, because, like, if I was, like, a 30-year-old dude who's, like, 6 feet tall, like, I'm not gonna go trick-or-treating. But if I'm, like 16 and I'm small, I can pull it off, you know? And lucky me, I can pull it off. Because people, like I said, think I'm a freshman sometimes, when actually I'm gonna be a senior next year. Good heavens. I don't know if I'd trick or treat when I'm in college. That'd be quite fun. Just be like, yep. I'm a smaller person. Why am I small? I don't know. I drank milk and ate what I was supposed to, and I still came out tiny. And you know what? That's okay. Part of me really wants all of my siblings to be taller than me, because it would just be fun and I would be proud of them. I'm in college. Ooh. I'm gonna do it. Yeah. Do it. Go get candy and have fun. You know, just have a good night. I'm gonna duplicate these colored layers. Let's see. Hi, Esme. It's genetic, fam. No, it's not, because my dad and mom are both, like, tall, and I'm small. It's not fair. From where I'm from, so I can never do a house-to-house stuff, because if I did, it's a waste of time. I'm 5'5". Candy. Yeah, we're just talking about Halloween, Esme, because we're all very excited about it. You know? Like, I don't know. Oh, do you guys, oh, shut up. Anyway. Uh-oh. I'm scared. Okay. Okay. Anyway, do you guys have a favorite, like, quote-unquote underrated candy? Or, like, a candy that people might think is gross, like it's commonly looked down upon? Couldn't even trick-or-treat, because, you know, yeah. See you next Goretober. Yeah, I'm working on the next Goretober right now, so that's fun. But, like, a candy that I like that a lot of people are like, I think it's gross, is, like, Almond Joys. I really like Almond Joys. And apparently a lot of people think it's a gross candy? But, like, I like Almond Joys? Candy corn. I love candy corn. Yeah, I have a bag of candy corn right next to me. And I just can't open it because I'm not very strong. Candy corn is delicious, yeah. Candy canes. Candy canes are good. I agree. Candy canes are nice. It doesn't have to be Halloween candy. It could just be candy in general. Like, there are some candies I've had that I can, like, that people are like, these candies are bad, and I've tried them, and I'm like, yeah, they're bad. Like, circus peanuts aren't that great. Like, it's not even that they're, like, bad per se, it's just they taste kind of, like, starchy and not the greatest. Black licorice isn't my cup of tea. My dad likes black licorice, though. Yeah, bubblegum is interesting. Like, just the, like, pink rolled ones, because it's, like, it's bubblegum flavored, but it's, like, but what is the flavor of bubblegum? And candy corn, it's so good. Yeah, like, I love candy corn. A lot of people are like, I can eat it as long as it's with peanuts, and that I totally get. Because it's super, or, like, if I eat too much, I'm gonna vomit. Like, I have candy corn sickness. That's how I get with donuts. It just tastes like sugar and syrup. I don't know how else to describe it. It's very sweet. It's like super duper sweet. You've never had candy corn? Wow. I mean, I think it's good. It's one of those, like, guilty pleasure kind of candies, you know? At least for me. Vomit is a spooky thing. That's what I'm going as for Halloween. My brother's... This might sound rude, but my brother's a little basic when it comes to Halloween because he's like, I'm just gonna buy a scary mask. And it's super cool. I'm like, but you could be cool and make a whole costume. And he's like, no. It's what weird people like you do. Just don't get candy corn here like you do. Yeah, it's a pretty American thing, I think. Oh, Jolly Ranchers either sound fancy. They're like, a fruity candy. Like, it's like a sucker. Someone dressing up as Barf. They just, like, jump in garbage and then come out and they're like, I did it. This is my costume. Like, spray, like, cat piss all over them so they smell awful. I don't know, I don't know what kinds of costumes I've seen that are, like, the most interesting. I could say that, like, Comic-Con-wise, but not, like, Halloween-wise, because a lot of the times it's little kids that are like, I'm a fairy princess! But, like, nowadays... Oh! What happened? Chat, come back! Okay, there we go. Fruity people. We love fruity. Ahaha, fruity. I can say the word fruity because It is correct. I am allowed. Oh gosh. Okay. Ugh. Sorry if you heard weird noises. I'm like shaking my head to like focus in. You know? But I'm like, Jolly Ranchers are pretty good. I used to have a lot in my backpack, but then my siblings would constantly ask for them, and I gave it to them because I'm not great at... Because my brother is very much like if you don't give me what I want, I will scream at you. Or I will be angry at you for the rest of the day, and I don't want to deal with that, so... Uh-oh, arm go chop. Yeah, that's what this is. My brother is like, I'm mature for my age, and then proceeds to like do the most immature things I've ever seen a human being do. Like to the point where like, this might sound violent, but it's oldest sibling stuff, so it's not that violent. I could strangle him if I wanted to. Like, whenever people talk about violence, I'm like, no, don't hurt anyone. Don't do it. And then, whenever people are like, am I allowed to hurt your brother? I'm like, go crazy. Fruity titty. Because, like, my brother is a bit egotistical, and he wishes... My mom wishes I was more egotistical like my brother because she wishes I was actually confident in myself. She was like, even if you had like a small ego, it'd be fine because I want you to actually enjoy yourself. But my brother is the type that enjoys himself a little too much. It's a little excessive. Go crazy. Well, because just yesterday, I remember I said, like, I don't like pizza rolls, and that's true, by the way. I don't like pizza rolls. Some about them taste like vomit to me, I don't know. But he got in my face, like, trying to, like, jokingly mess with me. And he was like, don't you dare disrespect pizza rolls. And so he was, like, breathing in my face, and it was his nasty, disgusting, like, garlic breath. So it smelled like garbage, and I was like, don't breathe in my face like that. And then he did it again. He went like, ha! And so I straight up, like, grabbed the blanket I was using and, like, covered it over his face and, like, shoved him over and then sat on top of him so I would, like, crush him. and so he couldn't breathe. And he stayed like that for like 5 minutes until I eventually let him go. So there you go. Just like I don't snap like that very often, but he knows how to push my buttons, you know? Like, it's like, if you really want to mess with me, go on. I will retaliate. Like, I'm a strong person. I can beat someone up. Hello? I've never beaten anyone up other than my brother and maybe my younger siblings, but like we like play together, if anything. Like my brother will try and get in my face. And he'll just be like, I'm taller than you and I'm stronger than you. And I can just like shove him over and he'll be like, ah! Like all sad. And he's like, oh, I'm so scared. I can't do this. Sibling love. Well, yeah, like I love my brother. But like he knows, like he's a bit of a, he's a little annoying sometimes. And it's kind of on purpose, but I know he just wants people to like hang out with him. Unless if he's at school and surrounded by his friends, because if I try and say hi to him while we're at school, he's like, I don't know who you are. I don't know who this is. And maybe that's because I'm gay, but other than that, I don't know. Maybe he just gets a little embarrassed. Like, he gets embarrassed if I baby talk him, or treat him like a child, and it makes him walk away. So if my siblings are getting, like, beat up by my brother, and I, like, step in, and I'm like, oh, there's my baby brother, my sweet baby brother, hello. He'll, like, get all embarrassed and, like, walk away silently, like, angrily. He hates it so much. It's really funny to me, but it's awful for him. Maybe that's because I'm gay. Yeah, no, really. I was like 7 or something, and then just stopped. Yeah, like, my brother is in his teenage years and still, like beats up my younger siblings and, like, tries to fight them. And I'm like, stop. I love this story. Well, these are sibling stories. Most of my sibling stories are either my younger siblings being upset because my brother is messing with them and then me stepping in, or like me and my younger siblings like hanging out and doing stupid stuff together. My baby brother. Yeah. He hates it so much. It's hilarious to me, but it's the worst thing in the entire world for him. He's like, I don't want to be here anymore. I'm sure if I were to do that in front of his friends, he would absolutely hate me. Like, he would not forgive me. He'd be like, I hate you. I'm never talking to you ever again. And you know what? I would understand that. Right? Because my other 2 younger siblings, like the youngest ones, are more, they enjoy like being around me and they don't care. Because I don't have oh yeah, I forget that you're like an only child all the time. But because like it's just like the 2 younger siblings, like the little girls, yes? They hang out with me all the time, or they at least want to, and we like chill out together, and I can get on their nerves sometimes, but they hardly ever get on mine. I'm going now. Okay, bye-bye. We don't acknowledge each other's existence. Aww. Yeah, it's always like, it's a little sad. I wish my brother would acknowledge me more, because I wave to him and such. Sometimes he's acknowledged me. Like, I remember once in the lunchroom, I had fruit snacks and I didn't want them, and my brother has this like weird thing for fruit snacks. So I like went up to him and I was like, hey man, I have some extra fruit snacks. You, here, have some. And And he was like, thanks, and then gave me a fist bump and walked off with his friends. And I don't know, that felt nice. He babysits my 2 bros, yeah. Yeah, I'm the eldest, so I'm usually stuck with taking care of them, but I don't mind. You know, they're good kids. And I like it. I like that. To some people, they might be like, they are hard to listen to, but I'm used to it. They're good people. Very nice. Very good at heart. I don't know, I'm trying to think of stories with my brother. He probably knows a few that I wouldn't know. But, like, my main memories of him and I when we were younger is us, like, playing together a lot. And just, like, hanging out. Because when we were younger, we would do everything together. Like, we were best friends because we didn't have any friends. We didn't have any other friends, so we hung out all the time. Good people, like you said. Yeah. Affects who you are? Maybe. Maybe not. Being an oldish child, I think, might make it harder to form bonds. Or you're more desperate to form bonds. I wouldn't know for sure, though, because I'm not an only child. So maybe science has something to say. But, like, having siblings does, like, help you in a few ways to, like, know how to take care of people and helps you know when you're crossing limits. And my brother doesn't care about crossing limits and does it anyways, but I know. Like, if I cross someone's limit, I am genuinely sorry. 'Cause, the way you know I'm comfortable around you is when I tease you. If I tease you, then you know I enjoy your presence greatly. Like, if I like jokingly make fun of your characters, like, that's dumb, I don't mean it. It's just my form of, like, I actually do think it's cool, I'm just not good at expressing it. You know? To have less stimulus, less people to talk to into the house. Yeah, you mostly, like, spend more time with your parents. If your parents are even around, you know? Like, extroverted than my friends. I don't know if that has to do with being an only child. It could be, like, the want for attention. You're very cool, don't worry. Well, you know, I always want to make sure that people I hang out with are comfortable, because if I ever make someone uncomfortable, I am so sorry all the time. Like, I feel like I make people uncomfortable a lot, and I don't mean to. It, like I said, it's just, I never really had friends as a kid other than my brother until I was 10 years old, so I didn't understand how friendship worked. Socialization, so that's nice. Yeah, you get more outside social skills rather than inside. Because, like I said, as a kid I didn't have a lot of friends, so I stayed inside a lot. And the people who I thought were my friends were not that great. Not that great. They were kind of jerks. At least, according to what I know. Yeah, you're cool. Great. But I'm not gonna, like, make fun of you in a way where it's like, you're so stupid, I can't believe you. You shouldn't even, like, be here or something. Like, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna be like, it's like, you're so mean to me or something like that. When I don't mean it at all. So, hopefully, when I joke about things like that, people know what I mean. He's so mean. Yeah, I know. Like, like, for example, if I was teasing you, and I'm like, you're so dumb and stupid, that's probably as far as it would go, because I'm not gonna, like, bring up your past trauma and make fun of you for it, because that's just horrible. This took, but became a better person. Yeah, I never wish bad upon the people who treated me poorly, unless if they're, like, bad, but, like, we were kids. I was 6 years old, at most, maybe? And so they probably were just like, I don't know, I just don't want to spend time with you right now, and so I cried about it. My phone didn't, well, because the friend I had as a kid that wasn't really my friend would be like, oh, these other people are here. Anyways, you can go away now, because now that these people are here, I don't want to play with you anymore. And it was just, like, basically, like, I'll only play with you if these people aren't here. You know, like, kind of like a side dish, if you think of it that way. Or at least that's how it felt. So as a kid, I'd be like, what? I have no friends. Nowadays, I'm just like, she probably just didn't know how to manage friendships properly. And who could blame her? She was, like, 5. So I hope she, like, is really good and, like, has a lot of friends that love her. Like, I really hope the best for her. Because I remember her being really sweet. Like, even though that happened a lot. Just getting them out. That's how it feels sometimes. Like, I've been treated like that plenty of times where it's like, I'll only hang out with you if these other 2 options are gone. Like, you know, like the last resort or the side dish. Like, it's awful. You feel bad. And people don't realize it, but, like, oh, that hurts a lot. Because, like, I remember this girl that I'm not friends with anymore asked me to sleep over. Like, asked to sleep over at my house. And we didn't even hang out. We only hung out because we had a mutual friend. And I was like, why my house? And they were like, because this person and this person aren't here. And I was like, oh. And I did let them stay over, but, like, we didn't do anything. And I think they made fun of my appearance while we were hanging out, too. So I was just, like, kind of not having a good time. I was just like, oh, I don't want you to be here anymore. Please go home. Yeah, they only slept over at my house once, and I was like, no. All the other times. I was like, no, thank you. I think they're a lot better of a person now. They're probably, like, you know, like, a lot nicer. Or at least that's what I hope for. Because if not, then, you know, their friends would be like, what? And that one dish on the table that people poke at and ask for, like, what? And my friend responded, food. What that? Yeah. Nowadays, I have friends who are like, oh, sorry, I just read what you said, Kira. I have friends who are, like, very nice to me. They are very nice to me. They do not forget about me. And I do my best not to forget about them. I have a really bad memory sometimes because everything blends into each other. So sometimes I forget about certain friends unintentionally, and I don't mean to. And then I feel really bad. So she did it again. She's just like cat's purring is really nice. I wish I could hear my girlfriend's cat purr now. Yeah, nice people. I've met like lots of people who in the past or when they were kids they weren't the best, and like now they're a lot better. Like they've improved as people. And that can happen like in high school, but sometimes people go through the I'm not a good person phase in high school. And then when they're like in their 20s, they're like, "Oh, I was not a good person." And like it happened to me, I think, near the end of junior high, where I just like realized for a second, like I was like, I'm not a good person. And I wasn't like, I just was, I felt like I was kind of mean, and I isolated myself a ton and I was very guilt trippy when I was like, oh gosh, like in the 7th grade. Like one of those people that was like, I'm gonna sit alone and wait for my friends to sit with me to prove that they're my real friends and that they'll only spend time with me and no one else. Like, you know, like high-key manipulative but not realizing it at the time. And now I'm just like, oh, that's awful. Straight up toxic. Don't do that to your friends. Like, I don't know if y'all ever did that, but I had done that multiple times where it's like, I'm gonna sit alone and see if my friends will sit next to me to prove that they're my real friends. And I'm like, every time I look back on that, I'm just like, ugh. Like, no, don't do that. That's your cat's language. Your cat's language. Making my brain gray to show that it's dead. That's about it. Playing on the arm now. Yeah, I don't do that anymore, luckily. Like, I snapped out of it and realized, like, oh no. Ugh. It's awful, because it was awful. Well, it's like, I kinda had friends, but I mostly had people I just, like, hung out with, but never talked to. If that makes sense. I only had one friend in junior high, and they were a year older, so they were in the high school, and I was really lonely all the time. But then I learned about the internet and how you can make friends online, so you know, it worked out. I didn't. Aww. Yeah, I think I discovered the internet, like, fully when I was around 10 years old. To be honest, hang out but not talk to. Yeah, that's what it was a lot at the time. Like, I was like, I'm sitting next to these people, but I don't know anything about them. And that's what it was for, like, years. And I was just, like, really bad at communication. And I'm still not the best at it, but I try a little harder to be more social. Because I've really struggled with it in the past. And even now, like I said, I sometimes still do. But it's okay to take your time on improving those things, you know? Also, hello, super crazy. Whew, okay. I'm gonna fix this. I fell asleep on my arm. I wish that would happen to me, but I have a loft bed, and my dog isn't here. She isn't even purring, she's just like... Alright, boys, here we go. Typing is like heaven to me. Exactly, man. That's the thing about it. Because people are like, if you can, like, type so much on your phone, why don't you say it in real life? It's like, well, it's totally different. How's it different? Well, you don't have to see the person. Guess you can't move anymore. Yeah. Trying to think of where I would want to put the light source of this image. I might put it behind. That would be fun. Like rim lighting. But it's gonna be dark, so it wouldn't be too much. I think I might do rim lighting. We'll see what happens. Okay. Get ready for this rim lighting. Aww. Well, like, yeah. I do my best to make sure all my friends are included as well, but I'm very bad at it sometimes. And then I feel really bad, because I'm really bad at it. And I don't talk to friends for weeks, and I feel really bad about it. It happens a lot. I feel bad about it all the time. Like, I know some people would be like, it's chill, I'm fine. But I'd be like, no, it's not fine. You're my friend, and I'm not being a good friend to you. I don't know. Maybe I feel bad for a lot of things that I shouldn't be feeling bad for, but I don't know. I just want to make sure everyone's happy, you know? Red stuff. Yes. It's shading. I'm doing rim lighting right now. That's why I'm like erasing the edges. Rim lighting is just lighting, but only on the edges. I'll do more shading on like the inside, but this is like the general shading of like where stuff goes. And then I'll turn down the opacity and adjust it slightly. Oh, hold on. Okay. Very sweet. Thank you. I do what I can. I don't remember what I was talking about. I think I was talking about how I feel bad because I forget to talk to friends. I don't know. My head is empty and only full of Cookie Run right now, so you know, it's it's been rough. Head empty, only Cookie Run. Head empty, only squid ink cookie. Head empty, only herb cookie. Head empty, only fig cookie. Oof. Cereal or PB&J? I eat cereal. I personally would probably get cereal, but I have like this weird obsession with cereal. So like, I don't know, something about cereal is just really enjoyable to me. I don't know what's anime. It's okay, hon. I don't either. Why do you think I haven't posted in 3 weeks? I'm either starting things unmotivated to, or school gets in the way, or I have to take care of my siblings, and so I don't have time to animate. Or I'm driving, because I'm learning how to drive, so I don't have time. So, yeah. I pour the milk for her. I've thought about doing it. I haven't done it, but can't leave because my country is stupid. Yeah, I'm trying to get my license right now. There was this TikTok I saw, and maybe I'll recreate it someday, but it was like, I'm tired of being the good guy, and it showed someone like grab the milk before the cereal, and I thought it was really funny. And now part of me wants to do it just to recreate that experience. Like, mentally anyways. Heartache meme free collab. Go ahead, man. I have a playlist for it. Some people haven't been added in it, but that's because I can't find them. Or I'm really bad at remembering, so sorry if you're one of those people. Cutting carrots? Okay, that's pretty normal. People cut carrots, and then they like put them in soup. The knife oh, never mind. The knife just because of a carrot. It's just like, I can't do this anymore. I remember. Why the knife shatter? Well, why? It's about to explode. Oh dear. Something... Like, Phoenix isn't gonna like what I talk about because it scares them, but I remember when I had a short Poppy the Performer phase, I would watch Poppy the Performer like every Sunday as I drew stuff. Because it was just, I put milk in a glass, help. Oh, I drink milk too, it's chill. But like, I would just like watch it as I draw because it just was sound effects and I didn't have to like listen in to process it or anything. I was just like, yep. They'd just be going like... And that wasn't even super long ago, but part of me senses that as a nostalgic time, even though that was maybe a few months ago at most. And that's a little sad to me, because I think that might show how my mind has been deteriorating a bit. Because a few months ago feels like years ago. Because everything is blending together, and that's not good for me. It's really not good. Because they weren't feeling knives. It's almost a pun. It almost works. But I remember just like, when summer was ending, being really, really sad. And that happens every summer to me. Like, every summer I'm like, yay, summer. And then on the last month of summer, I'm just really sad. Like, and I'm trying not to be, but it's hard because I'm like, it's school, man. I don't like it. I don't want to go to it. I don't enjoy it. It's not fun. I feel like I learned nothing by the end of it. Like it's just, it feels useless. I've microwaved the milk. And that's not bad. Some people drink warm milk to help them sleep. My house didn't explode. Yay! All is good. I don't know. I hate school. It's the worst. I'm always tired because of it. I always want to sleep because of it. I remember telling my dad, like, I want to hibernate until summer, like a fox or something. And, I think that's a pretty good idea. Hibernating sounds amazing. You eat a ton of food, sleep, and then by the end of it, you're not fat, and you just get to enjoy your break time. No, I agree. School sucks. Oh, by the way, it's okay if you're chubby. I'm just a little body self-conscious. I'm self-conscious about my body and weight. I don't know. I'm very odd when it comes to that. I'm like, yes, love your body the way it is. Enjoy yourself. Any weight is okay. And then I'm like, if I am not the average weight, I am officially not good enough or something. Like, it's weird. It's not easy to, like, yeah, like, I'm trying to be like, this is good for me. And I'm like, it's not. The only good part is that I'm taking college level art classes. Other than that, I hate this place. A lot of people in this place suck. Through the school year too. Yeah, man. Be awesome. Oh. I'm just like imagining it, like it would be so great to hibernate. Oh, just thinking about it makes me want to like sleep forever, I'm like, look at how epic I am, and then the next day I'm crying. Yeah, that happens to me all the time where I'm like, today I feel great, and then other days I'm like, like all sad. And my mom's like, you alright? I'm like, no, I'm really not. It's amazing and inspiring. Thank you. This isn't even like all the gore in it yet. I'm gonna make the blood like drip around and stuff, so it'll be better to look at. But thank you. My tone changes a lot. Oh, it's fine, hon. I don't care. I'm very used to it. I have a lot of friends who like their tone could shift in an instant, And I'm just like, yep, this is normal. I remember I was talking to my siblings, and I'm very tired right now. So people might think I sound sad, but I'm not. I'm just super tired. And so I was talking to my sibling, and they were like, "You all right?" And I was like, "No." Just very tired. I'm bummed, but she's a pumpkin. Aw. That's a cute name. I like that name. Halloween. I love Halloween. It's freaking bats. I love Halloween. Right now we turn down the opacity a little bit. See, and so it's like, it's still there, but it's like a little lighter now. So we can parts of the piece. Maybe I should sleep eventually. I need to work on this first. But I will sleep, yes. Alright, I feel I'm gonna try and do. Oh no! Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna try and like do something real quick for the background. Just to like see what I want with it. Like, trying to see like. Oh no, that's the wrong. There we go. Trying to see what I like color wise what I want with it, you know? See, he's my comfort streamer. Like, I'm wondering if I want it to be dark or if I want it to be like super bright. Ooh, that neon. Oh, guys, help. I can't pick. The neon would be kind of awesome. But the dark makes it spooky, but the neon is also kind of awesome. But the dark makes it spooky, but it's kind of awesome. I could make a trippy background. You guys could see how I do trippy backgrounds. Or we could just do it dark and spooky. I don't know. This is supposed to be like about dissociation. This kind of works when it comes to dissociation. So we will see. What do you guys think? I'm kind of leaning towards this. Would help or stand out more. Yeah, okay. We agree. I think bright would be good too. So sorry if this next section hurts your eyes. We're doing this. I'm going to turn off these layers and we're going to make a trippy background now. Like edgy's so sad. Yeah, I want it to represent my mind and like my thoughts. My thoughts are very freeform and abstract a lot of the time. I can't process them well. So we're going to do some weird stuff. Get ready, folks. It's going down. So I'm just going to do like simple stuff like this real quick. And then you'll see what I'm going to be doing later in just a second. Gonna add some orange in there. I feel like it's missing orange. Okay. And now we start to smudge it a bit. And we'll smudge it a little bit and then we'll do something else. I want it to be a bit blurred first, you know? Welcome back. Like to like blend some of the colors together, you know? I want the colors to be a little bit blended. And then we'll add like a nice glow effect that makes it super trippy, but you know. Like, we're gonna blur it up. There we go. Elbow cough, yeah. Prevent corona. Add a little bit of yellow in here. Yeah. Connect that purple to the blue. Add some more yellow. Yeah. I enjoy this. And we use the special tool. And this is the Liquify Pen. And as you can see, it like liquefies stuff. So we're going to make it a lot smaller. And try and use it to move some stuff around a little bit. To make it a little more whack. There we go. Yeah, that kind of works. I like this. So you guys can see, like, oh, this is how I make trippy. How do people keep up with Goretober? I don't know. I feel like I'm missing something. There we go. Okay, so we have this background now. And I'll add the glow effect and all that stuff later. But for now, we're just going to focus on, like, the main shading and stuff. Okay. You're so slow in school. Yeah. No, some artists are just, like, speedy. Like, faster than I am. Because I started working on this as soon as the stream started. So it's been almost 2 hours. And I've gotten pretty okay. And it fell out everywhere. Oh, I hate it when that happens. That's so sad. I'm so sorry. Oh, it's the worst. But, like, yeah, compared to some artists, like, I'm slow. Like, some artists can make, like, full pieces in, like, half an hour. And I'm like, stop. I feel sad. I feel disappointed in my artistic abilities. Stop. My sandwich back together. It's like, oh, now I gotta put it back together. It's all sad. No no sandwich. The animations in 30 minutes, and I still wish I could. Yeah, but the thing about it is, like, as you get older, things take longer because you're better at it, or your art style is better. Like, when I was a kid, I could pump out animations, right? But that's because my art style was super messy and not that good. It wasn't refined. I didn't try very hard. I just, like, I would make things in, like, 30 minutes. Or it would take a day or two and still not look great. So, as I've gotten older, my art style has gotten better, but my animations take longer because I want to have higher quality. It's okay to take your time. It takes like 4 hours, yeah, but that's because they have higher quality now. You know? So I think it's okay. Your whole week in... Oh, but I like how it looks, so I won't change it. Yeah. When I was a kid, I was very stubborn about changing my art style. I was like, no. And so now I'm just like, I don't even care. If I think something is cool, I'm going to use it. Sorry. Right? So, like, just do what makes you happy. You know, I think that's what's important in life. I can hear my dad snoring in the other room. He's really tired. Poor thing. Guys, if you don't, please subscribe. Oh, you're okay. At first, I thought you were just like talking about yourself, but I realized you were referencing something, and so I was like, "What are you?" I was like, "I don't think you're annoying." According to YouTube statistics, only about 65% of you are subscribed. Like what? I know. That's how it always is on Sundays, though. For me, like Sundays are kind of the worst days of the week other than Mondays. Sundays are usually really depressing for me. Because I'm just like, I have school tomorrow, and it's another week of like feeling bad and not doing and doing things I really don't want to do. Imagine if it's like only a small percentage of my viewers and it's like all of them, like 100%, and it's like, well, the background is so cool. Thank you. Glad people think it's neat. Today is Monday. For you, yes. For me, it is Sunday. Doesn't make it much better, though. I don't know. Something about Mondays, like, just suck. Like, they just do. I know it's suck. Yeah, it's just, like, they're not good days. Unless if school isn't, like, unless if school is, like, not there that day. Then Mondays are amazing. Like, when our school was, like, semi-down with the, like, COVID stuff. We had this system where it would be, like, odds and evens days. Where one day, the odd kids would go to school. And the next day, the evens kids would go to school. And so it'd be, like, on and off in the week. And everyone had Friday off. And I feel like if we just all had Friday off, or if it was a virtual day, I feel like I would enjoy school a lot more. Never had a good Monday. Well, Mondays just suck. They just suck. They suck. So, like, cohorts on. What do you mean odds and evens? Like, kids were split into two groups, depending on their last names. So odd kids would go on Mondays and Wednesdays. Even kids would go on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And then no one would go to school on Friday. It was like an A and B system, as it was called. Or the odds and evens system. Yeah. But we don't have that anymore. Now it's just everyone goes to school. We still have a mask mandate because they were like, we're not going to have one. And then we immediately got one again because I was like, it's not going to last. Just watch. And I was correct. Because it's dumb that people are like, masks are, I can't breathe. It's like, you can breathe. Chill out. Stop crying. Pull it above your nose and now I don't have to type it anymore. Yay! Like, The only kids I understand if they're like, I can't breathe well with it on, are kids who have asthma. But even then, I've met kids who have asthma. One of my friends has asthma, and he's just like, I can wear it fine. It only sucks when I'm running. We had to wear masks. Ugh. Yeah, see, like, that's the kind of stuff I understand. I had to wear masks in gym. I totally get why people don't like it. It was miserable. I had to run a mile with a mask on. It was the worst. I was choking on it. Like, that's actually horrific. But if you're just walking around the school, like, it's not bad. It's not bad. Chill out. Like, I don't, ugh, it just makes me upset. I'm sorry. Random rant, but like, it's just, if you join a club. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, my friend is trying to start up an art club, and they're doing what they can, but the school is kind of just like ignoring them, and they're like, oh. I still go to online school. Wow. Yeah, part of me did enjoy online school, but part of me also hated it. I can't breathe much. Yeah, it's. Now I'm in college. The frick. I played college. I didn't play college. I played volleyball when I was 11 years old, I think. And I did my best, and you know what? We made it to the champions, and we lost, and I never played it again because my coach made me cry. Friend can make it if that's so cool. Yeah, there was an art club in that school I was just talking about with like the volleyball, and but the thing about art club is like the teacher knew some kids would just join it because they like wanted to just like hang out and they wouldn't actually draw anything. So you had to make like a reason you wanted to join like thing and like turn in the invitation or something. And so I did that. And I got accepted into the art club, and it was basically like, we're going to draw this today. And or you just drew what you want. It was like a hangout after school for artists. I don't remember anything about the art club. But like the art club my friend is trying to open is like an anime art club where you draw, like have little drawing assignments, and then watch anime while you do it. And that's about it. And you can like vote on the anime we want to watch or something. Things like that, you know. Pretty basic stuff, but that's okay. I'm one of the main managers of the club, at least according to what my friend has told me. Because I'm an upperclassman, and also because, I don't know, because I have art experience? Like an art resume, yeah, like a job, but not really, because you're just doing what you want. Yeah, like I wanted to join clubs in school because I was like, I want to participate, but then I realized like there's no art club, which sucks. And then like my friend was like, man, screw that, and so that's why we're trying to make one, so we can have one. And so artists can be like, yeah, we join together and do stuff. I don't know. Like, you think that because someone's an art kid, they'll immediately be a good person, but I've met people who do art who are just not nice. Not very nice, and it's just like, oh, I thought you were cool. Like that kind of thing. And then you get all sad. Oh, my body. Oof. But like, she looks amazing so far. Thank you. I'm gonna try and do the cool special fancy lights now. If it sucks, that's okay. I can always redo it and just try my best. Profile picture, hang on. Oh, okay. Worlds are either amazing or totally messed up. Yeah, that's true. I've noticed that. Like, they're either like, wow, this is such an amazing person, or it's like, oh no. Yeah, like everyone, really. Like, you meet someone and you're like, maybe they're cool, and then you've like talked to them for a week and you're like, I don't want to talk to you. Oh. I changed it. Yay! Yeah, the only problem with having trippy backgrounds is like shading like this, or like lighting really takes a little bit, because it's like I want to get all the colors to work. And like be the right colors on the edges, so I gotta work on that, and so on and so forth. Good stuff accessible too, yeah. The problem with schools is that a lot of them don't get a lot of funding, so they just can't do certain things, which is sad, but it's the truth for a lot of schools. Like, a lot of schools just like can't do stuff. Which to do, Goretober or Inktober? Well, I do Goretober because I enjoy drawing gore, but if you don't enjoy drawing gore, don't do Goretober. Just like don't. Just do like Drawtober or Inktober. Like, it's chill. No one cares. Do what would make you the happiest. Like, and you don't even have to like follow like a prompt list if you don't want to. Like, just like for years, like I didn't follow a prompt list. I just like was like, I'm gonna make up my own theme. And like one year I did a theme where it's like, I'm gonna draw all of my characters in a Halloween costume each day. By the end of it, I was running out of characters. So, you know, if you have lots of characters, then that could work. But like, as someone who ran out rather quickly, I would only suggest it if you're like, I have so many children that I've created. You know, like things like that. I like drawing gore, but I'm bad at it. Oh, gore is hard. I don't know. For me, like, I was bad at it when I was younger, but now I'm just like, I just like it. But don't have enough funding, yeah. Because a lot of schools, like, want to have their kids, like, to have, like, clubs. And have, like, a place where they're like, I belong here. They want kids to feel like they belong. But they just can't provide it because they don't have the funding. And It's true for a lot of places. They just can't provide it. Try and get some of these edges, like, to, like, consume up some of this drawing. Like, try and consume some of the parts. Yay. Right, and so now what I'm gonna do, after I plug in my pencil, is I'm gonna, like, add some more lights, like, around, like, maybe on the eye, like that, or something, and then, like, maybe adjust some of the multiply layers, because I don't like how some of them look. That always happens. I'll always be like, this is a good multiply layer, and then I'm like, I don't like it. And then I'm gonna blur up some of the line art, add final touches, maybe some particles, add the blood, because there will be blood, and be done with it. Any way I can get an invite to your server. I've said this before, but I'm working on a new one, so I would just wait, because once I get finished with the new one, the old one I have is going to get deleted, because I just don't like the way it's run. It's too crowded. Like, it's a mess. It wasn't managed well because it was my first server, so I'm trying to do it again. So hopefully I'll actually get together with my friends and be like, help and put bots in it, and then, wow, finish server, because it's basically almost done. I just gotta finish up a couple of things. Am I gonna make an announcement for the new server? Yeah. I made an announcement for my original server, and so I'm definitely gonna make an announcement for the new one. Because I'm like, guess what, guys? I made a new server. It's a lot better. Oh, the emoji. Yeah, don't worry about it. It's like I just, after, like, making that server, there were just, like, things that happened sometimes, or there were just, like, the way it was run was like, I was like, I'm gonna put everything in the server, and to some people that might be like, wow, that sounds great, but because of that, there were so many channels that it was just, like, crowded, and, like, a lot of them just, like, didn't need to exist. So it got to the point where I was just like, I hate the way this is run. I just want to, like, erase it all and start over. And so I am. And some people, they might be like, no. But for me, I'm like, yes, because it's better. I sent there because to make sure one. But that's totally cool. Oh, I see. I'm sorry. No, I just... if you would have to scroll up for a long time if you would want to find something like that. But I don't like the server anymore. It's just not good. I could have done so much better and I didn't. And so I'm not proud of it. I'm not happy with it. Like, at all. So I just... part of me just wants to, like, forget it and delete it, like, right now. But some people might be like, why is it deleted? What did you do? And it's like, I just hate it. Okay, thank you. Yeah, it's just, at this point I don't want anyone new to join the server, because it's like, I'm just gonna delete it. I mean, I know you've been there before, but like, it's just gonna end up getting deleted. Keep being removed. I'm sorry, hon. It happens. It's weird. I don't know why it happens. YouTube's like, oh no, they said a bad thing, but they didn't. Cool Goretober thing. Yeah. Alright, gonna add some warmth to the little leggies. That way it makes it look more like glowy. And like they're actually like going into the light. Because the warmer the line art and like the more light, it makes it more glowy. Helps blend it in, makes it look more natural. What is Aight? Your tack. Oh, on Discord? Oh, I don't have it remembered. Oh, my internet is not doing good. I have no idea how to draw gore. Okay, my internet's better. I mean, it's... Once you get used to it, you're like, oh, this is easy. But at first you might be like, I have no idea what I'm doing. See, like I'm lightening up this line art, so it looks like it's like going into the light. Very fun. Very exciting. Very intriguing. I enjoy it very much. Comes the popo, too much murder, or something. Alright. Alright, I think my Apple Pencil is charged up long enough. So, time to add some nice strokes. I'm gonna add highlights and particles now. So get ready for that, okay? Here we go. Actually, no, I should do the blood first. I still haven't done the blood. I'm gonna do the blood first. Oh, it got removed. Help. Oh. It's just like cat. Just waiting to be sent. There you go. It worked. Yeah, I'm gonna start on the blood before I do highlights, because that just makes more sense to me. To see how you do gore. Yes, you will see how I do gore. Nice. Because at first I was like, oh, highlights. But now I'm like, no, wait. I should draw the blood first, because then I can add the highlights to the blood. I don't know. Sometimes my brain just breaks and I'm like, oh, wait, no, I should... wait, I need to do this, actually. Brush now, I am cool. I don't know. I don't like using the brushes that are like, it's just like a tree, but a brush. Because I feel like I'm cheating. And I'm like, I want to draw the stuff myself because I feel like it's more unique. And maybe that's just like me. But I don't know. I like having stuff be like unique and different and not... I don't know. I love me some good textured stuff, though. Texture is one of my favorite parts of art, man. Like, if you got some nice texture, like, count me in. I love Impressionism because it has like some of the best textures of all time, especially in paintings. So I'm like, it's just for texture. Oh, okay. There you go. I appreciate the brush. It is appreciated, yes. I appreciate you. You have been respected. Right, so now like I'll draw some blood coming out of here or something similar to that, you know? So you guys are going to see like some floaty blood particles. So keep that in mind. It might not look like blood, but it is. Gonna add some blood like floating up, you know? I start spontaneously bleeding. Well, it's blood dripping from over here down to here. Because it's their brain is exposed. There we go. And then this adds a little bit of like shading onto like the meat of the arms too, so that helps. Gonna add some blood onto this tongue. I use the smudge tool a lot for blood. It helps me like make the random shapes that like blood splatters appear in. Cause blood is like when it splatters, it's like it's kind of random, you know. So it's like here kind of. Yeah. There we go. I'm doing the stranger meme. Oh, I like that one. I did that meme. I just remembered I did that meme. Did that meme a little bit ago. I did it at 2 FPS once. Wow. Oof. Yeah, the lowest I go is usually 8. Like when it comes to FPS. Because once I hit 8, I'm like, this is it, kind of a thing. Love that meme. It's a pretty meme. Something that I'm like really happy about that you guys might not know is that like with a lot of newer animation memes, a lot of people actually like don't like them because it's like they all look the same, but it makes me happy when people are like, I don't usually like this animation meme, but I really like your version. And I'm always like, thank you. Like, kind of are usually animated. Wow. I find that impressive, yeah. I like that. Because animating at a slower frame rate can be like really hard sometimes, you know? But in some ways it can also be like a lot easier if you animate at like a super fast frame rate. Because it's like, oh, I only have to draw like 2 frames, sweet. Instead of like 6. Whoop. me see how this would look blood-wise. Oh, this looks good too. Okay, well, time to use a mix of these two colors to like hopefully add a little bit of light and like contrast of like which blood makes it look more like actual blood from a person, and one makes it look, you know, same with twig. Yeah, blood looks cool. Thank you. I love me some good old blood. And my channel died. Aw. I think I talked about this last time, or maybe I didn't. I can't remember. What was I gonna say? Hold on. I don't know. It's just like, I remember when I was younger, I drew gore art, right? And I didn't see anything wrong with it. But my parents were like, oh no, that's a person that's murdered or something. And they were like, are you okay? Like, and I was like, yeah, why do you ask? And they were like, we saw your art. And I was like, alright. And they were like, we just want to know if you're okay. It's like, yeah. I was like, yeah, I'm fine. It's very odd to me. I don't know, it's... Because to me, drawing it never disturbed me, but, like, watching people in real life get, like, hurt like that always freaks me out. Oh... Maybe it's just me, though. Hello? Hiya.
Hello. I just sent you something.
Yeah.
You should watch it.
I should.
It's two guys doing a Vampire Weekend cover.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm amazed that someone can... This is more of a I'm amazed you may not give a crap kind of video.
Well, that's okay.
But it's still a really great song, and they're both crammed into a hallway recording this song.
Oh, I see.
You'll just have to watch it.
Right.
As someone who plays guitar, it's like...
Very impressive to you.
It's pretty impressive because they're switching capos and doing all sorts of stuff.
Right.
While trying to record. Excuse me. I think it seems like we may try and go... We missed our opportunity to go bowling.
Oh, yeah?
But we might try and go get ice cream real quick. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see how...
Don't we have ice cream?
I don't think so. And if we do, we probably left it at Grandma's.
Yeah.
But this would be really, really good ice cream. Not like grocery store ice cream.
Well, like, ice cream from...
Not the Chief, but we might see if we can... It depends on timing. If Mom can get Jack and get back here and then we get in the truck and go and get ice cream, it would be from Vanilla Bean Creamery.
Ooh, I love vanilla bean ice cream.
You like what?
I like vanilla bean ice cream a lot.
You've been there?
No, I just like vanilla bean ice cream.
Oh, well, they have a lot more than that there.
I'm sure they do, yeah.
Similar to the Chief, but... Like I said, it's all going to depend on timing. If we don't go tonight, we'll go some other time.
Yeah, of course, yeah. Hello. Hi, Tiger. Sorry for the small interruption. That was my dad. It was my dad. He just came in to say hello. So I hope you guys don't mind him talking every now and then. I might have to go. Yeah. You might hear house noises, so I apologize. We're a big family. Okay. I'm practicing a bit. Ooh. Magic.
Did you fall asleep on the couch or something?
No, I was just laying there though.
Just text me, I guess, if you need to. Well, text me when you're getting close, and then we could all get in that truck and wait for you two to jump in.
Mm. Yeah, I probably will go a bit soon to go get ice cream with my family fams, which would be nice. I like ice cream. And just try to see how movements work. Yeah, that's how I like learned animation. I studied other people's stuff. I want to add a bit more like light to the face. That is lovely. Yeah, it's just a nice fun like family time. Happens a lot. I enjoy spending time with my family. I just wish I didn't get so tired all the time, because then I would have more energy to be like, yeah, I'm spending time with family. Like, and I don't know, I feel like people would like it more if I was more energetic. It's hard to be energetic, though. It's not easy for me. Welcome back, Phoenix. I'll turn down this glow a little. Me really wants to like start coloring some of this line art like red with the spray tool, because it's like, oh wait, that's the blur tool. I'm dumb. Anyways, because like I want it to be more warm around the edges, and I want it to fade out more. I want it to just look nicer. There we go. Alright, and now I'm going to add some highlights. I know you might be like, but isn't there already highlights? No, not yet. I had to add the blood first. So now we're going to add the actual highlights. So here we go. Yeah, it's awesome. I love Halloween. I love it when my mom decorates the house for it too. It's amazing. I'm like, pumpkins. Yeah, some of these blues might have to adjust a bit, you know. I'm gonna do what I can though. Try and make it look good. Generally the main highlight color is gonna be like yellow though, and warm colors. Cause like it just looks better, I think. I don't know. Cool, yeah. Just general like highlight colors. Very bright colors. Hmm. Yeah. Sometimes I actually like get rid of the highlights though, or like make them go down a bit because I'm like, it's too much. Like I'm doing it right now. Because sometimes I would be like, yay, highlights, but they're too much, so I tone them down a bit in some areas. Because it's like, yay, it's nice and shiny, but sometimes you have too much shiny. I know that might sound crazy, because back then I was like, there's no such thing as too much shiny, but now I'm like, it's too shiny. So nice. It's okay. It's definitely not my favorite art that I've made, but it's alright. I don't know, maybe when I do like the final touches I'll be like, this is great now, but for now I'm just like, eh. Alright. I kind of like how this desk is like a dog, like, it's like they're running. Where are you going, bud? Where are you going? Where are we going? Alright. Time to duplicate. Use multiply. Alright. Lens blur. Yeah! Woo! Love me a good soft line art moment. Immediately makes the piece like 100 times better for me. So much better to look at. Try this. Yeah, this is good. Okay. Make that a little transparent to make it more glowy. And now we make shadows. So now I'm going to blur up some sections of the liner. I usually do this every time as like the final touch. So we're almost finished, which is a good sign because I'm going to have to probably go get ice cream with my family soon. Because originally, like my father said, we were going to go bowling, and then we were like, we ran out of time. Hear audience laughter, it freaked me out. But like, we missed our chances to go bowling, so we're probably going to just be like, ice cream! Right, I think after this, like I'll be done streaming for today because I'm just like, ugh, like really tired. I'll kind of lighten up this blood just a tiny bit so it doesn't stand out as much because it looks a bit odd. I think that's better, yeah. Looks a bit odd on the liner when it's so dark. Yeah. Hello, hi Fluff. I'm almost done with this piece. And then I'm probably gonna head out and get ice cream with my family. But hello, Fluff. Good to see you, hon. Hope you're doing well. Oh, that looks cool. So good. Thank you. Man, I hope you are too. Thank you. I'm just a bit tired. I think once I get out of my room a little bit again, I'll be fine. But yeah. I'm gonna blur up the edges of some of these like limbs and such because I think it makes it more glowy and I kind of like it. Okay, no, not that, not that. Yeah, like that. Yes, that's what I mean. No, not like that. I think I'm gonna blur up a tiny bit of the blood too, like on the edges. You two gonna be alright over there and I have an idea. I'm gonna try something. If it looks bad, I'll just like change it, but I wanna try something. I'm gonna like color some of the ad to have more of an orangey hue. So it like kind of fades out a little darker and doesn't always look like this super bright, obnoxious yellow. Because the yellow's getting to be a bit much for me now that I'm like staring at it for so long. Yeah, that's... hold on. I'm so picky with myself. I'm like, no, it's fine, but not fine. They're so epic. Yeah, they're great. We don't talk super often, but like, I can confirm that Fluff Charm is great. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. I was gonna add another desk. Well, I'm thinking about adding it now, but I'm also thinking about not adding. Pieces looking good so Thanks, hon. You're very sweet to me. I'm gonna try and add it real quick. If it looks bad, we're not keeping it. Just so you know. So here we go. Like I said, looks bad, not keeping it. It's gonna be blurred, and it's just to like add some perspective. If it looks bad, we're not keeping it. So let's paint this desk real quick. And make it the foreground. Yeah, that's what the original sketch was gonna do. It was gonna be like right here too. See? And now we're gonna like blur it up a little. Oh gosh. Where's the center? Hold on. Okay, that's good. And now watch, yeah. Gonna add some yellow stuff. Here we go. There. Trip out. Okay. There we go. Now it feels a lot nicer. I'm happy now. Alright, time to sign this. Yay. And then I'll post it on Instagram. Yay. Trying to think of a good spot where to sign it. Like composition wise. Well, I don't want it to be red. I want it like a lighter color. Yeah, that's good. I'm gonna blur it up slightly because it needs to fit the overall piece. And yay! After like almost 3 hours, we finished. What do you think, guys? You like it? Hope you like it. I'm glad I finished it. Oh my gosh. How many people want to bet when I exit out of this piece there's going to be an ad? Y'all ready for an ad? Y'all ready for an ad? Wow, there wasn't an ad. Anyways, I'm going to play this back real quick. Like, this is day 2 and this is day 1. But let's play this back. Alright, here we go. And I might talk over it, but I'm just gonna like lay down real quick and rest my back. 'Cause my back hurts from drawing. I'm pretty happy with that, dang. And the stream didn't even like crash. So that's pretty great. I'm really happy that that didn't happen. If it does crash right now, it's just going to be the end of it. Like, I'm sorry. I'm just saying. Whew. Put too many ads. Yeah. Well, because they didn't have the ads at first, like when you would exit out, but like now it does, and I'm kind of sad about it. But oh well. Nowadays I'm just like, meh. Oh, goodness. Right, and then I'll add the little red filter and text later, but for now I'm just like happy with how it came out, you know? Like it came out cool. It's very unique. Kind of weird core, which is good because I love me some weird core. I don't know. It's just fun. Have a nice day, thanks. Yeah. once it finishes, I'll end the stream. It's just like I made this all in one sitting, you know? Like I didn't take any breaks, so I'm pretty happy that I'm proud of myself that I was like able to do that in one sitting. 'Cause like it gets a little difficult to like keep going sometimes, you know? 'Cause like it it's just like I get really tired or my hand starts to hurt. And you know, like I have lots of layers, so you know it takes a while. Especially depending on the piece. This piece didn't take as long, which is nice because the others have been taking way too long. Probably because I've just been like slow and tired. But this one didn't take as long, so I'm really happy about that. Because Because like I don't like taking forever on pieces because it just like bothers me. Because I'm like, oh, this took like 12 hours. Oh, I need to get faster, like kind of a thing. Maybe it's just me, but no. I don't know. Yay, warmed up. Right, but yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. Like, it's not the best thing I've ever made, but like it came out nice, I think. Came out cool. Probably would be a fun profile picture for now or something. And there you have it, folks. There's the piece. Whew. Yeah, that ain't so bad. Ain't so bad at all. Well, thank you guys all so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. I'm going to go now. Probably will get ice cream with my family and just kind of rest up because I'm a little bit tired. Thank you all for being so nice. I appreciate it greatly. And I'll see you some other time, alright? You're all super sweet. I hope you all have a good day. And bye-bye.